Hey, what's up guys? My name is Alan. This tutorial is for Fiesta by Miel San Marcos off their instrumental album. It's actually a pretty cool album. I think it's a compilation of a lot of their worship songs throughout different albums throughout the years. And they made it real jazzy, real cool. And for musicians, I guess it's geared towards musicians because it's a real complex grooves and chords and stuff like that. So the Fiesta song caught my attention on the chorus. I think it's a very cool version of the song where you can just play it for like an instrumental at an outside event once those start getting popular again, and also maybe for offering. It's just a very cool jam, and it can brush up on your chord playings. So it's in the key of C. That's the first key that is played, and then it goes to E flat. And the groove is pretty difficult if you're gonna play an E flat on guitar, right? Then you have to bar everything sounds kind of muted. So I decided to put the capo on fret 3. We're gonna start in A, and then we're gonna go into C, the chord progressions in C. Everybody on acoustic guitar loves C and loves A. So let me show you what the chords are, and I'll kind of give you some ideas of how I would play it. And it'd be just a good song to kind of brush up on a few chords there. Pretty complex chords and cool chords. So here we go. So we start with A major 7, right? And then we're gonna go into what I call a C over D. So you don't play the top 2. It's a C6 over D, but if you think of it, it's kind of like a C over D. And then we go into an F over G. So I use my thumb here, mute it with the rest of the thumb here, and then it's kind of it's an F pretty much. And I don't play the last one, it's muted. So, and it's easy to think of it, right? Because F, some people play it like this, some people play it like this, right? But you're getting the essential F here, and you're just moving your thumb up to the G. And this is a good chord to know in music theory regardless. And then it goes into G9, 13. So you just let this index finger go and ring. It's a beautiful chord. All right, and then we go into a D minor over B, or a B7 flat 5. It's the same chord, it's just called differently. So you mute the top, that one, mute, and it's pretty much a D minor, right? With the B. Also very useful chord. And then we go into an E7. Right? Or you don't have to even do the pinky, you can just, right, but I like that pinky. I like the tension it gives it. Okay, so let me play it real quick, and then I'll show you some little things that I would add. Alright, cool. So I'm going to show you some cool tricks also that I would do. Is if you're playing A major 7, you can do this hammer on. Okay, and when you're playing C over D, you can also do this hammer on. Even with the middle finger as well. Either one. And also, when you're playing D minor over B, it's really hard to transition from this chord to that one. I have issues all the time. So what I would suggest is, as you're strumming and you're transitioning, so start playing the top first and kind of palm mute it to give you transition to start layering in the rest of the fingers. So I'll play it one time through with the hammer-ons, and I'll show you rhythmically what I'm doing. So okay. So rhythmically, I'm kind of playing a beat, like a drum beat, where I'm playing the kick on the lower strings and playing the snare on the higher strings. So that's what I'm playing. And if I count it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not your typical, right? This is a little more complex, a little more in depth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll play it real slow so you can see how that sounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I'm playing the bass? I'm not playing the whole thing all the time, right? I'm playing kind of the bass.